I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? All right, Paul.
I guess.
Get loose.
Oh yeah.
Get loose. Take it off.
Your shoulder hurt?
Take it off.
Like I don't feel anything.
Take it off. Do you know we're recording right now, Paul?
Yeah.
Fuck you, piece of shit. Welcome to Patrick and Cerebral Palsy, aka PCP, the only drug you'll ever need. I'm your host, Patrick Smith, joined by my handy-capable co-host, aka in-house resident handy-capable, Paul Smith.
Hi. Yeah. You think you're a sneaky motherfucker?
Yeah, I've been failing lately.
You literally think you're a sneaky motherfucker, but I'm catching on.
Yeah, no, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Drug free for about several days now.
Short Shorts Nation, aka Running Shorts Nation, represent in the building. This doesn't taste that great. I thought it was gonna taste better. It's alright.
What is it?
It's a bang. It's called Rainbow Unicorn. You know.
Oh, I heard. See, I heard about that. I don't remember what I heard about it, but I heard about it.
It's not bad, but it's not good. It's in the middle. You know, I'd much rather have black cherry or this lemonade, whatever the fuck. I don't know. They're all pretty fucking good.
Bang bang, I shot you.
I should have drank that a little bit earlier and then get fucking hyped up, Paul.
Yeah.
Fucking go.
Yeah.
Fucking go, Paul. Paul's rolling on no sleep right now.
I'm rolling on no sleep right now.
He was giving me all these negative Nancy fucking
I have been
things.
up. What time is it right now?
It's like 12-ish o'clock.
12-ish. So I'm
1. It's actually 1.
I'm at 22 and a half.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're fully vaxxed up.
Fully vaxxed up.
You know,
as of 2 hours ago.
I feel the superpowers, Paul. I'm like fucking Superman, about to fucking hit the.
I'm really happy.
The krypton on my dick.
Shoulder's not hurting. Like it was hurting last time.
Well, yeah, but it took me a day before it started hurting, and I was like,
I think I'm stupid because I sleep on my left side and I got it on my left side again.
Twice. What a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
This fucking guy sleeps on the goddamn left side. I sleep on my back, luckily, so I don't have to really. It doesn't matter to me, but it's easier for the guy because he's already on the left side. You know, you'd have to kind of flip the chair around or whatever. But yeah, fucking you sleep on your left side and get the fucking vaccine on the left side. What a fucking idiot!
I don't think that's like a standard that the man's always on the left side.
I don't know.
I always thought the man was like closest to the door, so if like shit went down.
No. I'm talking about the fucking doctor. His stool is on your left side.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When you're sitting down in the chair, you're off deep.
No, I thought you were talking about the bed. It was like, I was like, I don't think that's a standard. And not that I think women at all can't defend themselves. There are some badass women. I mean, you know, shout out. She's a strawweight champion. Am I right about that? I don't know. But she can kick the living fuck out of me, and I'm like twice her size.
You're the living fuck out of most dudes. Let's be realistic here.
She's scary.
Like,
I watched her fight Ronda Rousey, and she didn't knock her down, but like you could tell she was not like able to defend herself on her feet.
Yeah.
Like she just beat her up, and it was like, damn, bro, you're scary.
Paul, I gotta talk to you right now.
Yeah.
My energy level is pretty low right now.
Well, stand up. Real MC, stand up. Let's go. Stand up. I'll stand up with you.
No, I don't want to stand. I don't want to stand up. I need to drink some bang. I need to get hyped up about some stuff. You know, I can go a little vent rage, a little high. I was thinking about drinking, but I was like, my whole I don't know if I want to go I don't want to go on this topic yet, but I want to talk about this fucking traffic, Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, it is getting fucking worse by the fucking day.
I think it's because it's fucking hot, dude.
No,
it's so hot.
No, the heat has nothing to do with it.
Listen to me. People want to go out more. You know, we've all been trapped inside for like 16 months.
There's so many people on the fucking road. So many people.
We're like bears that have hibernated for 16 months, and we're just like we're exploring the world now.
I guess so.
It's summer.
But it's also, work days. I'm just guessing more people are coming back to work, and it's fucking flooding the goddamn highways. I'm going 3 miles per hour on a fucking highway where I used to go 95. This fucking sucks. Paul, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it so much. There's nothing more infuriating being on a fucking 3 mile per hour fucking goddamn drag on a highway, dude.
The thing is, like, it's crazy because, like, just one person can affect, like, miles of traffic.
I guarantee there's that one fucking shitty fucking driver that brakes when they didn't need to brake.
Yeah, I can just hit that brake. Like, you're never supposed to hit the brake on the highway or the freeway or whatever you want to call it.
Cause that whole backup. I guarantee it. Every fucking day.
Like, what are you doing? Learn to drive. That's why I don't drive. I feel like I'd be that stupid fucking person who would affect traffic in a negative way and be like, oh.
No, every day they're 100%. Because even with the
actually, I take responsibility if I did that. But like so many people, like they do something like that and they're like, oh, it's not my fault.
Yeah.
No, it's not me.
The flow of traffic, because there's points where it picks up and you start to go, you hit 50 miles per hour and then boom, back to a fucking dead stop.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm like, fucking hell, dude, get the fuck off the road, people. Everyone needs. I'm so upset that a lot of people aren't working from home now. It fucking sucks. Oh, I thought this was gonna be a whole like tech over revolution, Yeah. Like, people need to come to a fucking office.
Google's still like large
Google, Twitter. I think Apple is just the employees are kind of rallying against going back to an actual office.
Yeah.
Not going to an office. It's a waste of fucking time. It's such fucking bullshit. Going to a fucking job where you don't have to actually go to is such a waste of fucking time.
I can understand certain aspects though, because like if a person is needed in the office and like you can't get in communication with it, I mean in our modern age, you're able to get in contact with more people, but also like the security of your data may be compromised on another person's computer who may not have the same kind of firewalls and protection that you would have at a corporate office. And I could understand that, but like at a certain point, you have to appeal to your workers. I mean, honestly, a lot of people could be sitting at home right now that are working and make twice what they're making right now working, and they choose to go to work. They choose to contribute to society in some way, and it might be seemingly meaningless, but to someone somewhere, it could mean something. Because like I hear about, I was listening to these two girls I work with talk about they wanted to get bikes because everything's opening up and it's hot outside. Like it's nice. People want to go out and they're looking for these bikes and there's just none in stock. There's nothing in stock because these companies don't have people who are applying to jobs. So you can't get all of these things out quickly enough to fill demand, and it's fucking the supply line up, and that's what you're seeing with like PS5s. And you were talking to me earlier when we got vaccinated about the SIM cards.
Not SIM card, graphic cards.
Graphic cards, thank you.
Oh my way. You went off on a little tangent there.
Yes,
Paul,
I did.
Going off on a little.
Well, you're telling me to improve. Well, you're critiquing me.
Yeah, you're also. I mean, so we were talking about this. We're just acting up. Be like just a little zing, and you're just like, well, the monotone of the left equation.
Well, you're telling me to get hyped, and I think
that is not hyped. You know what's hyped, Paul? Fuck traffic. Fuck having to drive to fucking work. Wasting 2 hours of my fucking day sitting in fucking traffic. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck all that shit. Ridiculous. Fucking stupid. I can do my job from home. Get the fuck out of here. Ugh. Yeah, the technology needs to update to where we can fucking. I mean, I understand there's aspects of some jobs that don't have to. You have to be in work. Yeah. But the majority of people can fucking work from home. It's fucking bullshit. Don't let your fucking company lie to you. Fuck them. They just want an overseeing eye to make sure you're working more efficiently enough. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck the man, dude. Fuck the man. Paul.
Can I just, because I wanted to talk about this later, but I feel like talking about it now kind of fits with what we're talking about.
Ahead, Paul. Go ahead.
So when the other day we were at Tyler's house for Tyler Parman. He's an awesome dude. And Sabrina,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what story, Paul?
Okay.
Let's go. Jesus Christ.
I'm
Dragging
sorry.
along.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to tell stories.
You need
but
to get better on your storytelling.
Yes, I do. I do.
So you gotta keep it brief, high octane.
I feel like these critiques could come
and then
later.
boom, you get your peak, and then boom, you get your down. I'm just trying to help you. I'm just trying to help you out, Paul. I'm just trying to help you out. High octane the whole time.
So Austin, another one of our friends, mentioned streaming services and how they're eventually just gonna be cable again. Like it's gonna go full circle, because I mean, you look at these corporations like NBC and, well, Xfinity, which owns NBC and CBS. They're losing a lot of money because a lot of people are ditching cable boxes, and they make a lot of money off cable boxes because they charge something like $200 a month just for the cable box, and that's not including internet. And you think like $300 a month for like, I don't know how many people live in a specific area, but a fuck ton. And they're getting all this money, and now people are like, oh, I can just have streaming services. As long as I have internet, I can have streaming services. And it's a lot cheaper. Well, things like Peacock, which I fucking hate. I know you don't mind it as much, but I fucking hate advertisements. It just interrupts my viewing so much. Like, right now I'm watching Parks and Recreation on Peacock, and I hate how it does like the end of the episode, and it has an ad for like a minute. And then comes back and does that little bit where the credits roll, and then goes on to the next episode. It's like, you don't need an advertisement that fucking minute. They do it anyway. And when you pause it, which I don't mind as much, but like when you pause it, advertisements pops up. It's like, it's ridiculous.
There's speaking of advertisements, it's bullshit. Fuck.
He makes a valid point. It's eventually just gonna replace it, and you're gonna buy particular packages that you want for a certain amount of money, and it's just gonna come full circle. So they make back what they've lost with the cable box.
Yeah, we already went through the golden age of streaming services with Netflix at its peak.
Oh my god,
Netflix at its peak was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, because
they have everything you want.
Yes,
in one thing.
Just in one service. That was a flat rate. There was no advertisements. There was no nothing to.
Yep. So nice, and they were hemorrhaging money, and they're still hemorrhaging money, which is fucking crazy. Yeah. Like, ugh.
But they produce so much good content.
Yeah, I mean, Netflix originals. There's some good ones. There's a lot of terrible ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss with them.
Like the thing I'm afraid of is like they go into bankruptcy and are bought out by Xfinity or AT&T,
and then you shove the ads down your fucking throat.
Yeah. Yep. And that price goes up and up.
All these fucking corporations, they want to just shove ads down your fucking throat.
It's literally, we've said this before. It's literally, they're just exchanging money.
Yeah.
Like, they're just exchanging.
Fucked. So fucked. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully there's a solution around it, you know. I don't know if there is. I mean, this is kind of like, you know, it's what's better for the people, but, you know, politicians should be doing, you know, the legwork, like, to make a better tomorrow for people, but instead they cuck to the fucking corporations because that's what gives them the fucking money, you know.
Yeah.
They line their fucking pockets with, and they jerk off to and buy fucking little children and drink their fucking blood, Paul. Drink their fucking blood.
QAnon. God, I wish I didn't know what QAnon was.
Oh, it's fine.
I really wish I didn't know what QAnon was. I fucking hate QAnon.
But yeah, there's definitely some politicians out there that are just buying kids, you know. Sex trafficking. I mean, that exists.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Okay, I don't want to get into sex trafficking.
Let's move. Let's transition to a better and more happy and
I think we should be like the you know, those like failing YouTube places, or you know, most conservative, I guess. I'm not shitting on all conservatives, but a lot of conservatives would be like, YouTube censoring me, and then let's make that our title, Paul, because we're getting censored, Paul. We're getting censored.
Are we getting censored?
We're hitting the hard topics here on this podcast, and they don't like what we're saying. So guess what? They're censoring us. We should have about 4.2 billion views per video, but guess what? That's not happening, Paul. You know why? Because YouTube is censoring us, Paul. YouTube's censoring us. Don't fucking lie. Don't fucking lie. Oh God, I think
it's the only thing that makes any sense.
Yeah, it's literally the only thing that makes sense. You know, we should be getting. I mean, actually, probably 6.8. I did the math. I think it was 6.8 billion views per video.
Once Joe Rogan gets just a whiff of us,
yeah,
it's done.
Yeah,
it's done.
It's over. It's over. No,
they're gonna call it YouTube Gate.
I think
2021. We're going to the moon. To the moon.
We gotta get like jumpy fucking titles. You know, just like YouTube censoring me, and then be like you know, dude,
and then
it's crazy.
Like ads, but they're not ads. They're just us talking. Yeah.
But the thumbnails on these fucking videos, they're getting like millions of views. You know, like I tried charging my phone and I cut the cable while charging my phone, and it was still charging. It's like, and that's like it shows it in the thumbnail, and you're like, no. It's like some of the stupidest premises I've ever seen, you know, and that's like, oh, that's like that gets 6 million views. You're like, what the fuck is wrong? What the fuck, guys? I think it's just kids. I think kids move like, Paul. We gotta appeal to the kids, dude.
Yeah,
we gotta start selling drugs to the kids.
Yeah.
Hey, kids, you want some PCP?
Yes.
I wonder what PCP actually does.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It gets you yoked. I know that, like fucking,
Oh.
fucking heaped up.
Like a like a human growth.
I guess so. I don't know.
pH, something like.
Yeah, we'll go through my 150,000 topics I picked out for this week.
I want to transition into something that's nice and fantastic and awesome.
Okay. So I was thinking about this. Just a quick little interjection in any topic. If you're ever in like a place where you can actually see the stars, just look up at the stars and just realize most of them are dead. You know, and they've already it hasn't reached us that they're oh, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, have you seen No Man's Land?
No.
Yeah, they at a point they're looking up at the star and they're like, that is light from 1987.
Yeah, it's fucked. Crazy. It's literally they died off and you can't even it's insane. You know, you just think the vastness of the universe and you're like, our lives don't mean anything. I've been grappling with like fucking deeper concepts lately. I'm like, our lives are like, you know, I don't know. I guess we get more sentimental with age, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of sentimental, we just had our sister's wedding.
Yes. Transition. There you go.
God, Paul, you don't have to say the transition happened. Listen, you just got.
I'm sorry. I'm really excited.
I
was really happy.
I get it. It's fine, Paul. But yeah, it was fun. Our heads got sunburned.
Oh yeah.
Paul's head's like torn up a little bit because he had a blister like pop. Fucking gross.
Oh, it was nasty.
Oh, nasty. Oh, nasty. Oh, nasty.
Like he didn't even realize it was happening because like it was only 60 degrees out. It wasn't hot at all, and.
But the sun is the sun, you know.
Yeah, the sun is the sun. It's gonna affect you regardless.
Even on cloudy days, you can get some sun. It's just crazy. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I realized that when I was drunk once on the river. It was cloudy, but the sun was kind of like it was
peeking through.
Again, not peeking through, but you know, it was a cloudy day. But I'm like, oh, I could still feel the warmth of the sun.
Yeah, the rays are getting through the clouds because I mean the clouds are just essentially air.
Yeah, but that sucked. It looked like the whole week. It looked like I had fucking like a skin condition. You know, people are looking at me like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "I'm just fucking peeling. I'm just peeling. You know, head's fucking peeling. It's the fucking worst.
Yeah.
It looks like you have fucking psoriasis mixed with fucking AIDS. You know?
It is awful being bald.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. I got a little on my nose. You know, a little on the cheeks, but nothing too bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. But the whole sentimental thing. I mean, I was tearing up a little bit. You know,
I was crying during the entire ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
that
was incredibly because I was sitting alone. Like I was planning on sitting next to my mom, but like my niece's grandma was sitting next to my mom, and I was on a bench by myself next to them, and all I could think about was the people that could have been sitting next to me that weren't there.
Yeah,
and
that's what
could be watching that. And I just lost it, and I lost it a couple times after the ceremony too because. I kept thinking about like moments that we're gonna think back to that, and I thought of my niece and like she has a dad who is gonna walk her down the aisle, and my sister has a husband who's gonna hold her hand while they watch their daughter get married, and that's just that's nice.
Yep. No. Yeah. I mean, I definitely had the same emotional aspect, or like the same like thought process there, and I was like, I got a little teary. I had to hold it back, but I'm like, God, I'm getting coming a fucking sentimental old man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, he got drunk.
Yeah. So
he got drunk as fuck.
yeah, I had a bunch of fruity mixed drinks. They were fucking phenomenal. Listen, if you're going to a bar and ordering a fruity mixed drink, don't feel bad. Stop being fucking pussies and order what you want to drink. Like it's like guys will just go, hey, I just want a beer. I mean, majority of the time I will only drink beer because I actually do like the taste of beer.
Yeah.
But having a fruity mixed drink every once in a while, I don't want. I'd rather stick with like if I'm drinking liquor, I'm drinking liquor. If I'm drinking beer, I'm drinking beer.
Yeah.
I don't want to try out all the liquor stuff, but yeah, I got pretty fucking hammered.
I was pretty fucking like
fucking high as shit.
Yeah,
he was so fucking nervous. He was walking down the aisle. He's like,
okay, well, we got high before the ceremony with yes, with my brother-in-law's brother-in-law, and my cousin,
yeah,
and
they tried to calm him down. They had the complete opposite effect.
Yeah.
Paul gets way more nervous and way more uptight when he gets high.
Yeah.
He's like,
but
go ahead.
No, continue.
So yeah, Paul's walking my sister down the aisle, and he's like,
I was so sad.
He was going a little bit, but then
that should not have been me. That should not have been me doing that, and that's all I could think about while I was doing that. And then I was like, I'm pretty high as fuck, and I'm like, all I was concerned about was getting her there, shaking Alex's hand, and sitting down.
Yeah,
like I was like, if I sit down, everything's good.
When he went to go do the transfer, he was like shaking, like and he was a little untucked, dude. It was very Paul-esque,
It was very me.
Yeah, you're like that's completely expected. That's
Paul.
This is Paul.
Yes.
But
I just referred to myself in the third person, kind of pretentious, but whatever.
It's fine.
We ate and stuff. Like our mom's not necessarily as mobile as she used to be. She had knee surgery back in 2017.
These are knee replaced.
Yeah,
she doesn't want to do it,
and she doesn't want to do it
because it was hell.
Yeah, it was utter hell for her.
It was fucking hell,
and it was crazy.
You should have done both of them, but it's fine.
She's not necessarily as mobile, so I went to help her, get food and make sure she got back to the table okay, and ate, and then I ate myself, and then I went with my cousin and we smoked again, and my sister calls me over. She's like, okay, it's time for us to dance. And I was like, I completely forgot about that. And I'm like, Jen, I'm high as fuck right now. I'm high as fuck right now. Like, I can't express to you how high I am right now. She's like, it's going to be okay. And we danced, and I could not keep a rhythm to save my life.
Yeah, and I jumped in, so we did a halfway point, and I jumped in, and I couldn't keep rhythm either because I was drunk as fuck. So Paul was dragging, and I was rushing. I was like, this is like a slow song, and Paul's like, I'm like, and they're like, this is like a mediocre. I couldn't keep the rhythm either, so because I was drunk as shit. But I was like, okay. But yeah, I got pretty fucking drunk, Definitely, I think I drank the most there. I mean, everyone was weak sauce in it. Had to have Paul get me drinks because I didn't want to look like an alcoholic to the bartenders.
I'm high as fuck. He comes up to me and he's like, Paul, I need you to go to the bar and get me a tequila sunrise. And I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, this is the first time I also had a tequila sunrise, and I was like, these are going down so nicely. But the one Paul gave me was the alcoholiest tequila. Yeah, it was like tequila with a little sunrise.
I honestly think
the tinge.
The bartender was like,
oh, you haven't been drinking on that?
Yeah, you haven't been drinking, and you're the brother of the bride. You need to drink more. And she loaded me up, and she thought it was me, but you, and
yeah. Well, yeah. So I got fucked up that day, and then the next day we go over to our friend's Tyler's, aforementioned Tyler. And you know, I was a little, I wouldn't say hungover, but I was like a little like tired or whatever. And so I start drinking, keep drinking, get my one friend starts making margaritas.
He bought all of this stuff
Oh,
to
it's
make
crazy
like
stuff,
these
making
really fruity, like awesome tasting drinks, like sour straws and like stuff like that. I don't partake. I don't drink anymore.
Yeah, well,
You guys know why.
Yeah.
If you've watched our stuff.
but anyway, so I go playing some pool beer pong and everything, and then I don't remember when it happens, but I end up in the bathroom and I'm throwing up, and then I wait, I come to.
Could I describe how you exited the pool? Because I think that is a pretty key aspect of this. So Tyler's dad, who was there, it was like a good amount of people there. Tyler's dad, who was there, noticed you were fucked up, and like you were in the pool and you lost your balance, and I thought, oh, maybe it's because he's in the pool. Then you get out of the pool and you sit on the ladder on top of the pool for like 10-15 minutes. You get off and you start walking and you just start tilting over again.
I don't remember any of this.
Yeah. I don't know how you got to the bathroom, to be honest, because went in the garage and I finished off the last of my weed. I've been sober since last Tuesday. Not a long time, but
Anyway, so I don't know how I got to the fucking bathroom, but I got to the fucking bathroom by magic or whatever.
yeah.
I woke up fucking throwing up, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, how am I this fucking drunk? I didn't understand, you know. And then I go back upstairs, and you know, kind of sat at the patio table for. I literally thought it might have been like 5-10 minutes, but I think it was like 2 seconds for me. I sat down. I got back up. I'm like, okay, I gotta throw up some more, and that's when I got some serious fucking. I was like passing out near the toilet and shit like that. I was just yakking bile at that point. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
I was in Tyler's garage at this point, and I come out and they're like, Patrick's really fucked up, and I was like, oh shit.
I didn't eat enough food, obviously, but I haven't been that fucked up in fucking years.
Hey,
Fucked.
I wanted to go downstairs, but I have a sordid history with stairs and being high.
Yeah.
I wanted you to tell a story today, but could I tell a story today?
All right, whatever. It's fine. I don't care.
But I have a sordid history with stairs and being high.
But yeah, when
when
I finished throwing up, and I was like, I gotta go to sleep, and I took a blanket and I passed out on my on the couch.
When I finally got down there, you growled at me, kind of. You were like, and then I made out like 2 words, like "you're horrible," something like that. I
don't remember it.
Yeah.
I don't remember it. That's the thing about alcohol. When you get too fucked up, you don't remember shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm surprised you made it to the couch. It was really surprised you made it to the couch. It wasn't a long way to the couch, but we're at the point.
It was a journey. It was definitely a journey. I gotta sleep right now.
I was outside with Austin and Tyler for a good several hours, and we let you sleep for like 7, but it was just us three for like several because Tyler's girlfriend got fucked up. Austin's girlfriend got fucked up a little bit. She ended up going downstairs and passing out on the couch as well.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, he has a nice big couch, and
I remember
spacious.
waking up and I was like, ugh, and I'm like, who the fuck else is on the? Who the fuck else got fucked up like me, dude? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'll go down like I'm telling you, those fucking margaritas, man.
Yeah.
They fucked everyone up.
Dangerous.
Austin's dosing us with fucking tequila. He's like, oh shit,
dangerous.
Fucking ridiculous.
Dangerous.
Oh, fucking gross. Yeah, I don't want to drink a margarita. There's just a lot of sugar too. I think the sugar aspect is the fucked part.
Oh yeah.
Just how sugary those fucking things are, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, gross. That being said, I'll probably drink some. I'm not a little pussy quitter like you.
Yeah.
Shots fired. Bang bang.
I finished 3 of those fucking things in less than an hour. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Did probably the same thing.
Go fuck yourself.
Including beer and fucking shots.
You know, I had I hadn't drank in a while before that. That was my first time drinking in a long ass time. It was fucking hell. Go fuck yourself.
Oh. Paul,
Yes.
you know what's happening tomorrow? We're recording on Saturday. Tomorrow's Sunday. They're having a Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather fight. This is the fucking dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. If you pay for that, you're fucking retarded.
Yes. Please don't pay for it.
It's so fucking stupid.
Save your money.
Save your fucking money.
For PS5.
Logan Paul's not gonna fucking
when it's
win.
not $1,500 on Amazon, which is fucking ridiculous. Whatever.
Listen, there's a slight possibility. There's the slightest possibility. Logan Paul lands a stunning blow to Floyd Mayweather.
I'd say less than 1%.
Yeah. Floyd Mayweather can dodge his punches. He's gonna be too slow. He's not. I mean, he's a well-trained boxer. You know, he's not a person just off the street.
He's not a heavyweight champion.
Yeah,
he's not undefeated. He's not been in the ring.
He's
like,
a bigger dude,
45 times.
Floyd Mayweather has 50-0.
50-0. 50 times.
Yeah, I mean, one of those is Conor McGregor, which he had no business. I mean, more business than Logan Paul being in the fucking boxing ring with him, but less than whatever. But yeah. So that's happening this weekend. It's fucking stupid. Floyd Mayweather's gonna fucking not get punched like he always does, and take his least amount of damage as possibly can, and then come back in the final rounds when Logan Paul's tired as fuck and just beat the shit out of him. I mean, he's not gonna knock him out or anything. That's not Floyd Mayweather's way.
That's not his MO.
That's the way he did start boxing though. He was a knockout dude. You know, he went after.
But he's older now. He's
but the thing is, he's a smart person. And he realized if I keep going after people like that, I'm gonna get hit myself, and I don't want to get hit. And so he's playing the long game. He lets people tire themselves out, and then pop, peppers their shots on later, and just gets out of the way. Doesn't try to go for the knockout or anything, which is a solid plan.
How scary would that be? Like bare knuckle getting hit bare knuckle by a boxer. Like I don't know.
I think it's worse with a glove on. Like a UFC glove is going to be probably the worst thing to get hit by, because there's that padding on there that helps, because you don't want to throw your full weight behind a punch where you're bare knuckled, because it could break your hand. Yeah. You know, if it's forceful enough, it's gonna break your fucking hand. Yeah. And so that's why the UFC gloves are kind of fucked, because like you're getting hit with the fucking full fucking might of a bare fist, and they're not breaking their hand. Yeah, you know, like a boxing glove's a little bit better. But
eventually, that thing's gonna numb up, and you're gonna be able to throw it like pretty much I mean, obviously, you're not gonna want to throw it like you've been throwing it, but like you're gonna be able to throw it probably like 85, maybe 90% of your full power. But I mean, for that time that it's not fucking numb, you know, you're just using the other hands, you know.
Well, yeah, it's I don't know. I've definitely known of some fighters that break their hand during a fight, and it sucks for them, but they get through it. But yeah, I also want to bring this up because this got scheduled for a Showtime boxing event. Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul.
Yeah,
what is going on?
Yeah, is this a UFC event or is this just stand up, man?
This is stand up boxing. But listen, okay, Tyron Woodley he's the most scary dude.
Like he's literally just muscle. It's
just muscle. I think he could be the same, because I think Jake Paul weighs a little bit more than he does actually. Like, I mean,
doubt it.
But like that's with Tyron Woodley cutting.
What does he fight at? 155, 160?
I think 170.
170.
Or 175. I don't know the fucking weight classes that well, but
I thought on lightweight was 170. I'm pretty sure he's welterweight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what welter.
Yeah, I don't know the fucking weight classes in UFC. My bad, people.
I know 185 is middleweight. I know 205's light heavyweight. I'm pretty sure it's
so bad at typing, dude.
I'm pretty sure it's above lightweight and below middleweight. Right in between.
Like okay, so there's flyweight, welterweight. Like I wish I would give like a defined weight classes. So I'm just looking this up. But I think he is 170. God. Oh, I can't see this shit. Welterweight 165 to 170. Yeah, 170.
Okay.
But I believe he's welterweight.
Okay, so lightweight's 155. 155, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 155.
Okay, and then
Yeah, no, but yeah, he's definitely
middleweight's
welterweight, but he's probably 30 pounds heavy. He probably is 200 pounds walking around, and he cuts those 30 pounds because I mean he is muscle.
I mean, Anthony Johnson used to cut to 185, and that was
fucking
like
crazy.
he was just
like
muscle.
I think Anthony Johnson was the craziest one.
Yeah.
Like he would cut, you know, he had, when him cutting down to welterweight, I think he cut down to welterweight.
Like if you look at him at fighting at 205 compared to him fighting at 185, it's a night and day difference. It's scary.
Fuck, he might even be. I'm thinking maybe he's even middleweight. I don't know. Fucking Carl Usman. Whatever.
No, I know he was a welterweight champion.
So welterweight. Okay, but yeah, so he's going up against fucking Jake Paul, which is he's 200. I mean, Jake Paul could probably cut down to fucking like a welterweight if he needed to cut down, but yeah, so they're roughly I want to say the same size.
Is it Jake Paul the one that
Jake Paul's a dumb one who is the younger brother.
Forgotten that
the scuffle with Floyd. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather. He took his hat. Yeah.
Also Cormier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kid knows how to make money.
Yeah.
I mean, he's dumb as fuck, but he's
smart
when it comes to making money.
He's an imbecile.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot, but
he's really an imbecile.
But yeah, taking on this fight is fucking dumb as shit. I mean, luckily it's boxing gloves because when he gets knocked out, he's gonna get knocked out. If he doesn't get knocked out, the fix is in. The fix is in. Tyron Woodley's last fight, he got knocked out, but
he was throwing bombs.
Dude, he was throwing stuff that would kill people. Like, literally, legitimately, if you're 125 pounds, fucking scrawny, no muscle, he throws that in your face, you're dead. You're dead. You know
you're not standing up for a while.
Ridiculous. He's throwing for the fucking bleachers, dude.
You know, talking about brutal hits. I don't know if you saw this, but there was this hockey game between the Jets and the Canadians and this dude. So it was late in the game, empty net. This guy, they send it down the ice. This guy scores by wrapping around and in the empty net, and you see this guy come out of fucking nowhere and just level him.
Fuck.
Like he had to be taken out on the stretcher. He had a concussion. The guy got suspended 4 games. It was fucking. I don't know his name. I know nothing about hockey. But this was a brutal fucking. I was like, ooh.
For a minute there when we played NHL, we knew some shit. You know, we knew some players. Fucking You know. But,
back in 2013.
Yeah, fucking NHL is such a fun game to play. But yeah, that's gonna be. I mean, it's not gonna be an interesting fight because Woodley's gonna fucking tear him up.
Yeah.
I mean, Woodley doesn't have the best gas tank, I guess, but it's better. It's gonna be better than Jake Paul's. I mean, let's be realistic. And Jake Paul's not gonna knock him out. I mean, I don't know. He's had some. Okay, if Jake Paul wins this fight, the fix is in. Like there's a fix.
Yeah,
they paid Tyron Woodley to fucking fall and get knocked out.
I don't think Tyron Woodley would do that.
I don't know, man. He just got cut from the UFC. I mean, maybe desperate. I don't know.
Everyone does have their price. I will say that. But I really feel bad for him. Tyron Woodley is a very good fighter.
Yep, and he's definitely. I think he still should be. Top
I mean, he
10
beat Robbie Waller, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Like that's not an easy fight. Robbie Waller is a good fighter, man. Was a good fighter.
It's crazy his downfall in the UFC. Like just like fuck. Usman just fucking rolls over him. Just wrestles him to death.
Usman's just
good, dude. Oh no, fucking
he's just good.
Ridiculous.
Usman, that dude is scary too.
Yep.
Like physically, he's imposing. Like he probably wouldn't make your top 5 most imposing initially, and then you see him and you're like, yeah, that guy's fucking imposing. Like, we need to do a list of the top 5 most imposing people in the UFC because there are some names.
I mean, current or overall, because
I mean either or, frankly.
That's overall is pretty difficult because there's a lot of guys who came and went. Anderson Silva back in his prime, ridiculous. But now I would have loved to see Anderson Silva in his prime versus Usman right now. I think their better fight would have been Stylebender because they're pretty similar in style. I guess very unorthodox. I think Usman would have stood with Silva, and Oh no,
I think that would have
decent fight.
I think that would have happened. Also, I think he would have been afraid of the Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Silva.
I think Silva would be able. This is prime Silva we're talking about.
Prime Silva.
Keep being able to keep him at bay with his legs. He was called the spider for a reason. Yeah. He's like he kept people at bay.
Effortless. Those
so
fucking
ridiculous.
Kicks.
I mean,
he knocks people out with like what?
It's fucking insane. But I don't want to search anything up, but yeah, his ability, you know, just you'd always just fucking move his head, dodge fucking crazy shit. He was just a crazy fighter. He's insane. I mean, he's still relatively insane, but he's an older man. He's an older man.
He said several weeks ago he was like, I'm done with fighting.
Yeah, he needs to stop.
I'd love him to be a coach, or like even like I don't know how well he speaks English, but like a commentator maybe in Brazil. Like,
yeah, for the Brazilian events and shit like that. Yeah, GSP. You know, he's always like, I'm ready to go anytime. I need to come back. I want to do like.
Isn't he like 40?
Oh yeah, he's old. He's old, but I mean GSP, dude. He trains literally every single fucking day.
Yeah, but
I get that. I get that. Your body deteriorates over time. I get that. I understand that, Paul. But it's GSP. You know, he's just a different man. And dude, GSP has such good style. I mean, the French Canadians, man. The French Canadians. They're just
hard to believe that guy was bullied.
Yeah.
Like what? What?
But yeah.
Look at that dude, and you're like, that guy was bullied? Nah.
Anyway, but I hope. You know, I really hope, you know, Jake Paul gets knocked the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck Jake Paul. I mean, this kid should not be making money, which is fucking annoying as shit. Pretty a piece of shit. And they, I mean, listen, you know, New York Times came out with an article saying, alleging he sexually assaulted a woman, you know. And I definitely told you about this. And yeah, I mean, this is not coming from me. I'm doing the H3H3 Vape Nations joke. He's like, it's not me saying Jake Paul's a rapist. It's the New York Times. So don't come after me, Jake Paul. But yeah, he sexually assaulted a fucking girl. Yeah, fuck Jake Paul. He shouldn't be making money.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, and these corporations just bring him on. Like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I think we talked about this with John Watson. Like, if you're making money, like, why would you do something?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Well, yeah, fuck Jake Paul. Hope he gets knocked out.
You know, I think this is kind of it's a horrible kind of lead into this, but
what about transition?
Yeah.
From Jake Paul sexually assaulted someone.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I think anything really, frankly, is at this point. But
fuck that piece of shit. Okay, keep going. Go ahead.
But God of War has been delayed till 2022, and I don't know if you saw this. I didn't want to mention it before, but there was this guy on Twitter who said that one of the developers who used to work for IGN, and he live streamed on Twitch now.
Yeah.
He's like, when it was announced, he's like, and she announced it via her Twitter.
Okay.
And he's like, I hope you get gang banged by all your
Jesus
Twitch
Christ.
Followers.
Fuck.
You fucking cunt. And it was like, dude, why? Who the fuck like says that?
So
I don't
just thinking about that. I think relatively in the near to distant future,
like, I
think there could be
the anonymity, I guess, of the internet. It's like, oh, I can say it and get like. But who would consciously say that?
Yeah, so I think the anonymity aspect of the internet is gonna kind of go away over time.
Yeah,
and you know, you're gonna actually be held to your own words, and like people will know who you are.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, it's kind of hard right now, but I think there's gonna be a kind of workaround where. I mean, we do have a freedom of speech, so technically, I mean, he can say that, but he's a piece of shit for saying it. You know.
To Chris Ballard's credit, the guy who the lead developer, he came out and was like, if you want to be angry at anyone, you be angry at me because I'm the one who made this call. I'm the one who made this decision. I pushed it back. I delayed it.
Yeah, it was his decision. I remember I saw him coming out saying it was his decision to actually move back, not like studios or anything like that.
I don't know how you feel about it, but I would rather
I'd rather have a better game coming out. I mean, look at Cyberpunk 2077. It's fucking horrible game coming out.
Rush that development.
They're like, oh, they kept delaying. Like, dude, they should have delayed that game for another like 4 years. Like, honestly,
because I mean, you have screenshots of like NPCs that look like
it's just terrible. It's just terrible.
Before like the Nintendo 64, like honestly, it looked like NES like graphics. Like, this is not the 1980s. This is 2021.
Yeah,
you can't be doing that.
Yeah, it was just horrible coming out. It's
so better. Sad because CD Projekt Red made The Witcher 3, and I know you haven't played The Witcher 3, but it is a fantastic game.
Yeah.
If you haven't had a chance to play The Witcher 3, I sunk 3 days of my life into that game to get the worst ending, and I found out I got the worst ending, and I was like, that's not going to happen again. That's not going to happen again. Immediately went back, sunk 3 more days of my life into that to get the best ending. It was completely worth it. Completely worth it. And it's so sad the same fucking studio released Cyberpunk 27.
Yeah, well, I mean, eventually I think the game's gonna be pretty nice, but they were hyping that bitch up way too much. They were saying some crazy shit like the in-depth ability to make your characters and these vast majority of storylines.
I mean, it wasn't No Man's Sky level, but I mean.
Yeah, I mean, No Man's Sky, but it's gotten better over time.
People, yeah, to their credit, they've improved quite a bit. That game quite a bit, but yeah, people were expecting a lot from this game. Like you're a big studio, and they were expecting a lot because of how good The Witcher 3 was, and it was a sleeper hit. Even though it was the third game in the series, it is by far and away the best game in the series. Honestly, I would say the best game of 2015 easily. And that year, Bloodborne came out, and that was.
I don't know 2015 games, but yeah. I mean, I haven't played it, but it is what it is. What.
Oh, this is my obsession. Like literally, I
have heard a lot of people saying it's
hours of my life just wasted.
But I think Dark Souls 3 came out then.
Oh yeah,
I love fucking Dark Souls. Oh fuck.
Better.
If you want to play the most infuriating fucking game, you play fucking Dark Souls.
Let's talk about infuriating games because right now I'm playing Crash Bandicoot because I've kind of Super Mario Odyssey. I'm stuck in a level and I'm stuck in a moment and it's kind of pissing me off. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to Crash Bandicoot because I haven't finished. I have the Insane Trilogy and I got to the God, what is it called?
The Billy Blap.
No,
whatever. This is why you're not a good storyteller,
yes.
Paul. Just let me just roll with punches. See, when I said Bibbidi Blap, he said, "Yeah, exactly, Bibbidi Blap." Yes, and
it's Paul. A bridge level. It's a bridge level.
The Bibbidi Blap bridge level, and
it's quite awful.
Quite awful.
It is. So
that's a very descriptive. It's the fucking. So Paul, you gotta get hyped up. Let's fucking go.
So there are aspects.
Fucking go, Paul.
So there are aspects of this bridge where you can stand on it, but there are aspects of this bridge where you land on it. It will collapse from under you, and if you land on certain other parts of the bridge that are broken, you immediately fall through. And you have pigs running after you that don't fall through the bridge somehow. And I've made it halfway through this level with 5 lives, and I honestly don't know how the fuck I'm gonna beat it. But it is a precision platformer.
So Paul, you know what I'm gonna do? With this podcast, I think I'm gonna teach you how to tell a little bit better stories. You know what you got and how to hype up something. You know, like, dude, these fucking bridges and this fucking bullshit. Paul, you just gotta say fucking random shit. That I'm not emphasize fucking points. And you gotta fucking whip your dick out and fucking shove in the fucking screen.
It's
Paul.
so fucking. It's so fucking.
If it doesn't make sense, it's fine.
It's so fucking infuriating.
It's fucking bullshit. I can understand. I played Crash Bandicoot when I was a kid. The most infuriating fucking game. I didn't finish it. I definitely didn't finish it. There was like a 5-stage level. At fucking 5th stage, I was like, fuck this shit. I can do that shit. They were like fucking robots and shit. Fuck that bullshit, dude. Can't do that fucking shit.
It was
Holy
so
fuck,
fucking
Paul.
annoying.
Oh, I understand.
I'm like yelling at my TV. I'm like, whoever the developer is, a fucking Naughty Dog who made this level, I hope they got fucking fired. I hope they got fucking fired.
Oh god, those
Because it was
assholes,
so
man.
annoying, man.
It's like you have to have perfect timing.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you know what's
perfect
crazy? You know what's crazy? There's a fucking psychopaths out there that put so much time into that fucking game. They can do that. They can do that blindfolded.
Yeah.
Blindfolded. Just go in there. Boop, 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 boop. I don't even see the fucking thing. I'm Ray Charles in that bitch, Paul.
Like I play on the Nintendo Switch and I had to get a pro controller because you can't do it with the Joy-Con. You can't. The drift, you cannot do it.
Yeah.
There was no fucking chance in hell you're doing that.
Well, another topic here. Battlefield 5 is going to be revealed very soon. There's some kind of little leaks in here and things right in there.
I have not heard that.
Yeah. Battlefield, I think it's coming out like, or the dropping, whatever, June 9th or 19th, or I don't know. I don't remember the specific date, but it's coming out. They're coming out soon. They're revealing it soon.
I imagine E3.
Is it E3?
Yeah.
Is E3?
It's probably E3.
June? Whatever. They're fucking really. I'm so pumped for Battlefield. So pumped.
Is it gonna be modern? It has to be
yeah,
modern.
it's modern.
It has to be modern.
I heard it's modern with a little some futuristic tech, kind of like drones and shit like that. Nothing crazy. Nothing.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna be like fucking.
I'm just
Infinity.
afraid of fucking wall running. Like I cannot wall run.
Dude, I actually love that aspect of Call of Duty.
I hated Black Ops 3 because of that. Like
I love Black Ops 3.
I think
great game.
The time to kill was just.
Was it too much?
Yeah, too much on Black Ops. Like I feel like I just had to litter people with bullets, and my KD suffered because of it.
Yeah, but now you're getting into like Warzone, and it's the same thing. You know, you have a lot of bullets to take someone down. You know, like you look at Apex Legend, the fuck ton of bullets. I mean,
at least they have like a shield system that you can see. Like, oh, this is
and it breaks.
I mean, it's not perfect, obviously, but it's something.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice when you see you break a shield, like, oh, I broke their shield. Okay, I'm close to killing him.
Yeah.
But I think you have to kind of watch some videos of this, and I want to get it, but also I know my heart's gonna be racing and dying.
Yeah.
Is Escape from Tarkov. It's probably one of the best fucking most entertaining games. It's kind of what you know, like when you drop in the first time in PUBG and you're like, your heart's racing.
Well,
you're like, oh,
my fucking,
someone could be around me. Yeah. Imagine that like times 10. Like that's Escape from Tarkov. You know, you have to actually reload your mags. You know, if you can drop a magazine, but that's out of your inventory now, or you can actually like slowly reload it and mag out. You have to heal yourself individual parts of your body. You know, you're going on loot. It's a very interesting game. You should definitely watch some of it. But I want to kind of get it, but then again, I don't want to get it. You know, I'm like, fuck, it's gonna. I don't know. It looks very entertaining, but I don't know. Oh god, it gives me chills. Ooh, we were talking about this last week. You know, I was showing Jim Can't Swim. The breaking down the psychological aspects of police interrogations, and we were talking about how you never should talk to cops and everything like that.
Yeah.
I looked for another person kind of doing the same thing, and the guy's name is Matt Orchard. I have to look it up, but he does the same thing, you know, and looking at the police interrogations. I'm like, dude, it feels so bad for some, because there's one where this lady, she was, all right, so her husband gets stabbed, she's in the house, she's tied up in her closet. It really looks like she didn't actually do this, and she didn't kill her husband, but she was like locked in her closet, like the door was jammed and her arms are tied behind her back. But she, in this police interrogation, she was like, she kind of divulged some information, and it was enough to get her arrested and convicted of murder. And she definitely didn't do this.
Was there like a? Wait, did she do it?
No, it really looks like she didn't do it.
Like that.
But like, so setting the scene, her and her husband having like a romantic time. She has like epileptic seizures, stuff like that. Yeah. So she doesn't work. Her husband is a doctor, or I think he has a pretty nice profession. IT. He makes a decent amount of money. She's living off, you know, he's paying all the bills and everything. She lives off his insurance, you know, and so any medical bills. And he has a $250,000 life insurance policy, but that's pennies on the dollar compared to what I mean, he's more valuable to her living than, you know, dead.
Yeah.
So there's no motive that way. But so the police get called like a few days later. It's fucking crazy. The amount of coincidences that would have to happen for her to actually murder. She was locked in the closet, so the closet door was closed with her in it, and then there was a chair jammed outside of it, and she was tied, like her wrists were tied and her behind her back tightly, and the family that came in had to, you know, cut it off of her.
Yeah.
And their husband was dead, stabbed multiple times, you know, forcefully. He had defensive wounds. She has a few bruises on her, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But she had a head wound, and yeah, but for some reason the fucking cops, you know, they had interrogated her, and instantly they put it on. They're like, she did this. We're gonna. That's their story. That's what they believe now. They're not gonna open up any other possibility. Oh, she did this, and they come up with reasons why or how she was able to do this and be in her closet.
So it's kind of like the opposite of what you spoke about last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like, but it's a good example of why you should never talk to police.
Yeah.
Because she at one point said, I think I need to talk to a lawyer. And I'll break that down. I think I need to talk to a lawyer. The think aspect gives the cops the ability to keep talking to her. If she said, I need a lawyer, they instantly have to stop the interrogation. And she eventually did say, I need a lawyer. I do not want to talk to you anymore. And they talked to her for another minute and 3 seconds after that, which they're not allowed to do. But they still convicted her of murder, and they went to trial. And the defense, I mean, the fucking lawyers are pieces of shit. And the fucking prosecuting attorney fucking pleaded the fucking case of this ridiculous fucking thing that she locked herself in the closet, was able to fucking pull the chair and tie herself up, and then hopefully that her family would come 2 days later, or like a day later, you know, like the next day, and find them dead, or find her husband dead. And
there would have to be a third party involved.
Yeah, there was definitely a third party, and the fact that she was able to overpower her husband, you know, which she was not bigger than her husband.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is that it would have to be a third party involved to help her do it, and like.
But also just hoping that your family that's not involved comes, and so you don't starve to death in your closet when you can't get out of your wrist restraints or can't open your closet door to get out. And that, oh, hey, maybe my family doesn't come for a week, or it doesn't call, or it doesn't do anything, you know, or, you know, just the whole aspect around that situation is just fucking ridiculous. But she divulged enough information for the prosecution to make a case against her, and I truly believe that she's not guilty. I mean, from what I saw, you know, but yeah, it always starts with the same.
She's still in prison?
I don't know. From what I mean, I don't know how old the video is, but she may be. I think they're trying to overturn, because I watched multiple of this guy's videos, and he had one where it was an April Fool's video where it was showing a murder back in the 50s, and this guy, he had an alibi, pretty airtight alibi from the FBI actually kind of showed. He made a phone call from a phone booth at this location, and then the girl that was killed or abducted, she was at this location, which was, you know, 40 minutes away. And the time aspect, he wouldn't have been able to do it, and that was in the FBI, you know, thing. So he was ruled out as a person, suspect, person of interest. But and then later when they reopened the cold case, they bring him in an interrogation, and he keeps saying, I'm not the one who did this, you know, and then they keep putting stuff on them, like, why'd you do this, you know, like, eventually they start off, every police interrogation starts off like something friendly. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you know, oh yeah, my dick's sore. And they try to relate to you somehow, you know, like, oh, the fucking sun out here today, you know, craziness. And then they slowly but surely, and it gets the moment of confrontation where they say, why did you kill this person? Or, you know, it always gets to that moment when they kind of, you can kind of read the psychological aspect of it, the way they kind of navigate through it. But yeah, I mean, it's fucking crazy. And then the cops can fucking lie to you. They can be like, hey, we have your fucking blood at this fucking scene, you know, you're fucked. But then there's the aspects of like, you know, this one guy he actually killed this girl. Well, they assumed, they never found their body, but he had DNA aspect, you know. They were showing him the DNA. He's like, that's not my DNA. What are you talking about? It was like one quadrillionth, like the aspect of whatever. But dude, it's just interesting, you know, watching all these videos and everything.
I think kind of more. I was gonna tell a story that I thought was pretty good. I just thought of it again as you were telling me that. But like, kind of want to tell another story that kind of fits with what you just. It's gonna be morbid. Is that okay? Like, I don't want to like
get morbid as fuck, Paul.
Well, because I mean, I wanted to tell my initial story, and it was pretty funny, and it just popped in my head. But then I thought, like, this other story, although it was morbid, you know, kind of more fitting. Oh gosh, but so we used to live in a shithole of a house, the really wealthy part of the state, West Bloomfield, Michigan.
West Bloomfield. Jewish people.
Jewish people. Love you, Jewish people.
Yes, indubitably.
You're frugal. You're smart. You're raised well. But anyway. So we lived in this dilapidated shithole of a home for 21, almost 22 years of our life, and how we got that home, I will never forget this story. My father told us this when we were 6.
Yeah, great story to tell some 6-year-olds.
Yeah, he was cleaning his guns. Just, you know, one day cleaning his guns. He had a shit ton of guns, probably like at least 20. But I digress. So we find out that he used to work for the people who owned the house before us, who were also, their last name was Smith, and my grandparents lived down the road, and he was in driving distance, or walking distance rather, and it was just easy to get there, and they paid him well because they're pretty wealthy people, and they were kind. My dad really liked them. They loved my parents. My parents were dating at the time. They weren't yet married, I believe. I think this was like 1970.
Yeah.
79, something like that. But my dad comes over, like one Friday, and he wasn't working this particular day. And again, they had a good relationship with my father, and he and my mom borrowed snowmobiles from them, and again, they were wealthy people, and they were older, and that's why my dad was there. And they had a lot of land, and they had horses and pigs and stuff like that to take care of. And he goes there, picks up the snowmobiles with my mom, and they leave. They're like, goodbye, we'll see you Monday. My parents went away for the weekends. So I think it was that night, it might have been the night after, these two brothers broke into the house and were robbing. I don't know if they were planning to just rob, but I think they were just robbing them, and they woke up and they killed the husband in his bedroom, in what was my parents' bedroom, and grabbed the wife and dragged her through the hallway and killed her with a fireplace poker in what was our living room. And investigators initially thought it was my father. Like, he was a suspect. Not that he was a person who did this, but he was a person of interest because he was the last person to see them alive. Because again, they were older people and they didn't get out much. And they found these brothers, and they found that they were stalking these people, and they after they heard that people who owned our house were wealthy and well off from one of the other people that worked for this family. And yeah, they were sentenced to, I believe, 2 consecutive life terms each. My mom was in the courtroom. He was like, I made sure they went away forever, and I mean, it remained abandoned for several years afterward. All my
Oh, Dad was like, "Hey, fuck yeah, let's live there."
yeah, let's live there.
That's fucking great.
In a murder house.
In a murder house.
Again, we were 6 years old when he told us the story.
Great story for a 6-year-old.
Yeah, not at all traumatic.
Not at all traumatic. Give us nightmares or anything. Yeah, pretty fucking crazy, dude.
Pretty crazy. It was, yeah, it was scary. He went into graphic detail, and I was like, damn, dude.
I don't remember this at all. Probably blocked it out. That traumatic, you know. I want to be able to sleep at night, you know.
Yeah.
Christ.
It was, yeah. God, I don't mean to be so morbid. I mean,
yeah, no, it is crazy. Like, but yeah, I mean, that area was at that time, I'm guessing, more farmland.
Oh yeah, no, it was 100% farmland. There was woods behind them.
Yeah.
That my dad used to hunt in. And pretty much just green pastures.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. People fucking after, you know, like, I guess my mom and dad moved in, you know, like there's some guys who are fucking, they broke in, fuck, I don't remember. I'm guessing 80s, 90s, late 80s. Well, I don't know. Maybe Todd was born. But anyway, they fucking stole a bunch of his fucking guns and shit, and they stole his favorite fucking 44 Magnum. Yeah, it was 44 Magnum with like, it was like a blue, like tinted, like a blue steel, you know. It was his favorite gun. He's like, he just loved it, and these fuckers stole it, and they it was all scratched up, and he was so fucking. Mom was telling me about it. He's like, he was so fucking pissed. But it's so weird because that house is just it was like in the middle, fucking not in the middle of nowhere, but like it's so far that back from the road. I guess it's like an easy target.
Yeah,
you know, or like, you know, if shit goes down there, it's kind of hard for any neighbor to hear, I guess.
Yeah,
you know, but yeah, it's very odd. It was. I mean, we even you know, our mom had a like chain stolen out of her car. I mean, it was just a few things, but I'm like, who the fuck is coming around here? Like, yeah. It's scary to go down.
Like we had the old like pop up. People had in like a secluded part of the yard. People stole copper wire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you coming out? Like, this is like, that would be scary as fuck, you know, going in something like that, kind of like that open of a place, and then you like, if you see someone walking, like if we had fucking guns, you know, we saw you, like that's some scary shit, dude.
Stand our ground, man. That's our property. That's castle, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know.
It might not apply. I think it applies to land. It has to apply.
I don't know if it does. I think you have to be an immediate threat, you know. But anyway.
I mean, if they're running away, you can't.
Yeah, but you can chase them down and beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah. I don't think you
can. The cops don't look at you differently. They're like, hey, I just was trying to get my shit back and make sure this citizen's arrest, you know. Cops beat the shit out of people all the time. Heck yeah. Back in the 80s, man, back in no rules. That was insane. They just beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
You did something, you know, to make them angry.
I mean, LA beat the fuck out of you. Crazy. Yeah, the world's fuck. Welcome to 2021.
Yeah, reality is insane. Yeah. Well, Paul, this is not what I hoped for. Pump up wise, you know.
Yeah, I apologize for the morbid story. I thought it fit your murder thing. I don't know. I mean, you want me to tell the episode?
Nah, it's fine, Paul.
No, we can do that another.
Ugh, I wanted to all pump up, Paul, and you're just you're such a you gotta just let's just cheers with my nothing here. Cool. Paul, I need you to get pumped up. You know, I need And your better storytelling here, you know,
Yeah,
less
I've-
facts, more entertainment, you know, high octane all
I'm
time, Paul.
not-
We have to be in fifth gear, 24/7.
I'm a
You know,
fool.
Paul, you're first gear
I'm a
riding
commenter.
riding the clutch. You know,
I'm a factor.
anything you'd like to say before we leave, Paul?
Hi.
Can't say hi when you're fucking leaving. What are you doing?
Hi and bye.
That's the worst.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Any words of wisdom? I mean, give the people what they want.
Words of wisdom. I'm losing my mind. I think I'm way past words of wisdom.
I have an itchy taint.
That is interesting. Not really at all.
I was trying to think of some words to go on them. You know, do butt stuff because it's fun. Just make sure you clean out your asshole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want some shit on your dick. Peace and love. Love you, Paul.
Love you too.
Peace.